Hello, hello. Let's see. All right, I think everything's on. How's everybody doing today? It's been a little bit since I worked on this thing, so I needed a little change of pace and get out of the ship creator. I am trying to get myself a bit more reoriented on what I have done. Been working on that front section. Got lots of little places to do yet. Lots and lots of work to do. It doesn't even begin painting it. Holy painting is going to be a nightmare. But it is what it is. I knew it was going to be a big project. Just have to get through it. So I've got 2 of these shuttle bays done. Not done. A good portion of the way done. That one doesn't, you can't even get into that one. That one doesn't even have a door. This was my initial one, which it has doors in and out. That one doesn't have any beams on the top yet either. I think I'm just gonna, I was playing around with painting this, but I think the gray is probably just is enough contrast. And I haven't touched anything back here yet. Got an entire, another entire section like this has to be copied onto that. Then the thrusters and this mechanicals area. This is where I'm hoping to put all the generators and tanks in this huge area. Which, I mean, they'll easily fit, but I want to keep them kind of together. Probably in the center section, but we'll see how it goes. And then that's just lots and lots of thrusters. And so, and then I have the entire top section to do. This kind of cap that goes over the whole thing. And then the center bridge section hasn't been touched either. Just so much to do. Just so much to do. And then I have to come back and paint everything. Like I have to paint, like that's not finished. Needs to be finished like that. This has not been painted. I swear I painted something. I think I painted the front side of one of these. I swear I painted something. Maybe the end of that. And then the inside. Whatever it's going to be. I don't even have any idea what we're going to put inside of it. At this point, it's just the shell. But I've done some stuff. This is a hangar. And then each of these has a hangar in it. A small hangar. There's entrance to that one. This one has one. I swear I painted that. I mean, apparently I didn't, but... maybe just the end of this? The other end of this? Let's see what the far side of this. I know I painted something. Maybe just this end? Yeah, just this end. And it's not even completely done yet. Oh, just so much shit to do. So much to do. But the space in between will be all painted black, so it's kind of unremarkable. Alright, back to what I was doing. I had to get out of the spaceship creator. I've been in there for what seems like forever. It's only been like, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe. So I'm working on the outside, then we'll wrap around here on the inside. Box all this in. And then we just keep moving on. Not sure what possessed me to start a project this big. Well, I suppose it's the limited game loop. That becomes more and more prevalent as time goes on, the limited loop. Should be doing these big ones. If I had any more big ones. Plating modules, that's these. Let's make 50 of those. It's non-stop crafting. I burned through allium at an obscene rate. Like, how much allium do I have left? Oh, it's down here. That's glass. 300 allium, 22 bastium. I think there's more allium and bastium stored, so I've probably got some more somewhere. Okay. Now, I'm trying to kind of keep the... There's like these stripes that go down this side. Trying to keep them in line. Like there's a row of windows that follows. But it's pretty flat here, so I don't want to keep it flat, so we'll have to come out to do something a little more creative, I guess. All right. I hope everybody's doing all right today. Anybody doing anything good? I think that's going to be it there. I'm going to have to do the same thing again. It does not want to line up there, so let's see if I can just put that there. There. Suppose like there. Let's try to be a little smarter this time. So like that and like that. And then we can take these out and replace them with a plate of some sort. Get us a little bit of variation in depth. I should probably move some of these plates in, maybe. Let's see, what can we fit in here? Single parts. Hello, Vega, how are you? Nope. That's good to hear. We're gonna need a lot of these triangles. Plating modules. I don't think 100 is going to be enough, but we'll start and see how far 100 goes. Well, I mean, you're not stuck. You could come out. It's like a voluntary imprisonment. What are you working on? Anything fun? A fighter is like tournament fighter or RP fighter or what are you? Is the Dune Highliner? Not heard of that one. Yeah, for the next. But I mean, how do you work on the next tournament ship? You don't even know what the tournament requirements are. What are you guessing? 1.5 kilotons? That would be my guess. Hi, Vega. Oh, let me see. I sort of hear you, sort of don't. I see that you're talking. I cannot hear you. I've got you turned all the way up. Nope, nothing. Let me see if I can. I know that Discord's making noise because I heard you jump in the channel. You might want to check your microphone. Oh, crap. I heard you leave and come back in the channel, but I'm missing the music. I turned it down when Vega jumped in the voice channel, but we're not hearing Vega either. Can you hear the music now? Nope. Okay. Let's turn it up some more. How about now? Let me double check. Primary mic. Oh, the stream sounds aren't working. Alright, hold on. There was an audio update today. Let's. Give me a moment while I. Awesome. I see it outputting. I do not see it ending up in the. How about now? back down. Hey Vega, say something. Nope, still no you. I would assume that I would hear it. User settings. See, I can hear you entering and exiting the channel. Like I can hear Discord making the noise. Discord noises too. Excellent. So that means the Discord is being pushed through, but nothing's coming from Vega. His volume's all the way up. Is the music at a reasonable volume damage? Let me see if I can. I'm gonna leave the channel. Come back in the channel. Can you hear me, Vega? Crud. It's always something, isn't it? Voice and audio. Everything seems to be fine. It's still about louder than music. It's less background than. Well, I mean, I was just sliding it up and down thinking it was working, so I can keep turning it down. Yeah, I can see your microphone light up in Discord. There's nothing coming through. But I'm getting noises. I apologize, everybody. I never know what's gonna want it. Let's have it go to Discord. Oh, see there, I can hear Discord. Voice meter. Hold on, I gotta open one more thing. Where's Discord? Voice meter aux.
Let's try that again.
Hey, there you are. What happened?
I don't know, I just relaunched Discord and it apparently worked.
Yeah, it did.
It's odd.
I don't know. Weird stuff happens. Hi, Brainless. How are things going? What are you working on? Oh, you said you're working on a tournament ship now.
Yes.
What's your guess for the tournament?
Probably 1.5.
So that would have been my guess.
I think the 1.5s were super popular last time.
We've done 1.5 before? Now he's a little louder than me.
No, I don't think we did. I'm allowed.
No, I can. You just stay where you are. I can adjust that.
Okay.
All right.
You know, I think no 1.5. We haven't done 1.5 yet. I think we had 2, we had 3, and we had 1. But I don't actually know. The first one might not have been 2. I actually don't know what the first one was. Participate. The second one was 3 kiloton.
Yeah, that seems.
It's actually quite nice.
Well, yeah, that leaves you lots of experimenting room, but
yes, innovation.
But the smaller ships require you to be a little more. I think they make the tournament a little less of just a brawl, and you have to be a bit more. Your piloting has to be better.
Yes, but I like the increased tonnage because I can do we can actually innovate. Because I think it actually even my theory is that it actually happens within a gravity well.
What, you think it's going to happen in a gravity well? You think it's going to happen?
Yes.
Oh, son of a biscuit, I keep hitting that button.
Yeah, within a gravity well, where you're getting pulled down. Which I think will be quite fun.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean, it's
already
certainly...
excited to crash into the moon.
Yeah, or you could do it within the, isn't there a moon where the asteroids fall? Wouldn't that be
Well,
even more?
what? So you want falling asteroids and ships crashing into the moon? No, I thought his idea was to actually have it like close to the surface.
Oh yeah, that you just, it's not so much pulling you down as it is, it's just an obstacle to avoid.
Yeah, and pulling you down as well.
Yeah, I think with the
Because like,
the thrust to weight ratio of fighters, I think that becomes less of an issue because you can always overpower gravity real
yes,
easy.
but this means you need to point up. But yeah, I have some theories in what I will do, and I'm first working on the small ship.
Yeah,
The
1.5
Dune
kilotons will
Highline.
be nice. That gives you a little more space than the last one, but not so much space that you're just, you're an armored. You still have to be pretty tightly designed.
Yeah, there's some requirements. Should have probably voted for 2.
2
If
kilotons?
it's 1.5, yeah, kilotons, maybe even 3.
Now 3v3 is that your guess that it'll still be 3v3?
Yeah, probably. I mean, that's what the vote said.
Oh, I didn't even see the votes.
No, it was... Also, I'll send an media to capture I'm stuck on. That's the wrong image.
Alright, that gives us a little bit of... This is too flat. It's just too flat.
This is the capture I'm on. It's the Dune Highliner.
Oh yeah, that's a BIOS bug? Is that who that is?
Yes. This ship's massive.
Yeah, I think it's full...
Do you see the image? It does not convey the sheer scale.
Well, it's full size,
all.
right? It's just a tube at this point, right?
It's a tube, yes.
This is too flat. Yeah, but it's full size. It's all 54 zones, right?
This tube's a kilometer long.
Yeah, I can see that.
This is just ridiculous.
I mean...
I love it.
Is there anything on the inside other than a ship hangar?
Well, he has this, he has like a cool horizontal elevator almost at the bottom.
Yep.
Where he like has like a small, tiny little ship that can go back and forth.
Gotcha.
He technically has 3 hangars in the ship.
Yeah, I was thinking he had something interesting.
Yeah, because if you're a kilometer long, it takes forever to get from one end to the other.
I am aware. I am
So
aware.
he just built like a little scooter he could go back and forth in.
Yeah, it's pretty roomy. Is it beams or is it blocks or both?
It's basic. You see the blue, so that's sloped blocks.
Okay.
But he also has everything beamed, and he works on it as he goes.
Yep.
That's why the front and back are like almost a grill.
Yep. Well, it makes sense, especially something that's I don't want to call it not complicated, but it's repeated. So.
Yeah, he built like everything out in like I think Tinkercad it was. First built the entire design, and then he built it in Starbase.
You guys in Tinkercad. So
I
it's
don't
a
know,
pretty
I
good.
can't
It's a
use it.
it's a pretty good program for this actually.
From the outside, give me a minute. I need to.
Yeah, I've not seen it from. I've seen inside pictures. I've not seen anything from the outside.
Yeah, it's about as ridiculous.
It looks like a
Now I wish
sandworm
I
to me.
actually towed the Dragon Wing into here as well.
It looks like a sandworm from Dune.
No, it's the. Very loud. Can you talk about Dune? Because no, it's not the sandworm. I think they actually have. No, it's the Highliner. It's actually the ships they used to jump with.
Oh, is it? I haven't seen
It,
any of the new Dune movies. Just the
I
19.
heard something about them, and I don't know if I can actually. If you want me to talk about it, because it's.
I don't give a
slightly
flying crap
spoilable.
about spoilers.
Okay, as far as I know, you know the spice.
Yes.
As far as I understand, these ships run on spice.
So one of my very first computer games was Dune, and we're talking like
Back in the
yeah, Windows 3.0. It was like it was a tiled strategy game, so like the original Warcraft.
no, don't tell me it's run.
It was and
ship.
it was so much fun because you would build stuff, and you had to have little harvesters that went out and collected. Oh, see, that looks cool.
Here's,
Is he?
yeah.
So he's gonna eventually connect it into a tube. It's just two ends at this
Well,
point.
no, it is a tube. The thing is just the ship is so ridiculously large it takes forever to load.
Oh, I got you. The center
And when
is
you approach
solid.
it looks like it's in two pieces.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's not. No, it's one continuous piece.
That's funny.
It's almost done loading.
It's almost unloading. I admire the scale of that.
He says that don't approach the ship too fast or he gets disconnects.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Yeah,
Our new
disconnects don't.
theory is that you might actually want be duct loops. Here's the image of it done loading.
It's like a space soda can.
Yeah, a little squishy.
It's like a Red Bull can. It's longer, but yeah, I've seen some pictures of it. It looks great. All right, now I feel a little better. That's not quite so flat. I should have moved all those up because now they're not centered. Oh yeah,
It does look like the one in the movie.
yeah, it looks very similar. Very similar. These are all down too far. They all need moved up one. Awesome.
This is one of the most ridiculous ships I've ever seen.
What, isn't there another? I've seen somebody else that has an enormous ship.
Yes, but like I think Biosbook has the record on the biggest ship because there's like 130 or 150 thrusters.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it goes 8 kilometers a second.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me a bit. I mean, that's if I can ever get that far. I'm imagining I'll need more than 100 if I can get this thing done. But I've got room for so many.
Yeah,
I always wonder what it costs in propellant to go from EOS to.
I don't want to imagine how much it is.
You know,
because I
what is
think
it? How
this
much
is more
Carnite?
the more thrusters you have.
I don't know. I don't understand that math. Because Dirty Human says he uses the same amount of propellant as he's always used, and he's got, I want to say, either 12 thrusters on his, and it uses the same as mine does. So I don't know.
Mine uses like 1 tank of Carnite for a trip to
Elysium. Yeah, mine does too.
I think.
But how many thrusters does yours have?
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not fully certain how much it is, but it's I think 4. I think about 8.
Yeah, I've only got 4.
Possibly 10.
I've only got 4, and I seem to use the same amount as everybody else.
Well, then I guess you're in luck because it's yeah.
So, oh, there he is. There's Dirty. The same tank will get me there with 36 thrusters.
Okay, so thrusters don't matter. That's
So then
good.
what determines... Because the only thing I'm going off of is Jongo says he needs 2 Carnite fill tools to get to Elysium. Which seems crazy to me, because I don't need it, and Dirty doesn't need it.
I don't need it either.
I don't, and he doesn't have that. I think he's only got 8 thrusters, and his ship isn't that heavy. Like, so I don't know what the I don't know what the determining factor is.
Hey, on a side note, I'm only 94 kilometers away from his Zone 5 station,
Not bad.
and I can't tell how far away from yours.
What depends on which side you are. You're either freelancer ship.
I think
I have
that's
1 thruster and
460.
don't need a full fill. I don't. I mean, I don't think I need a full fill tool either, but I don't know exactly how much that is.
I don't need a full tool, but it's, like almost a full one.
Just under 1, right? I don't know. I never pay that much
Yeah,
attention to it. When it says I don't have propellant, I put propellant in it.
And it's done.
I don't think much about it. I just put prop in it when it. Ah, you are an idiot. When it says I need prop, I put prop in it. That's all the more I think about it.
Doesn't get more simple than that.
Right? When I'm out of gas, I buy gas.
Yeah. And when it says I need Carnite, I put Carnite in because what is it? One Carnite tank lasts like 4 jumps? 3?
Yeah, something. Well, yeah, I think so. No, you mean Exo?
Yes.
I don't know exactly, but it's
12
not
jumps,
much.
Unless someone else someone jumps it and forgets to turn off
So
the generator.
I have turned into a
and
habit.
get kicked out.
I have turned into a habit. I don't push the start journey button until I've turned off the. Till I have turned them off. Oh, son of a! I did it again.
Same, because like it's just the you get kicked out and then all your Carnites, Exorium is gone.
Yeah.
It's like God.
Yo yo Lingen. Oh, come on. I'm really
my capture never has disconnects. But this book apparently has quite a few. But I don't think his thrusters ever disconnected.
I'd be interested in seeing it.
Yeah,
Peeking at it. If he's got disconnects, I'm super curious about people's disconnects.
Looks that mine doesn't. Or essentially doesn't.
Essentially.
It happens rarely enough that it's not an annoyance. Because some captures refer to it just often enough to be really infuriating.
Yeah, I would. Those are the ones I wanna
Because
see.
it basically doesn't happen, except for the few times it does.
Yeah,
Hey,
am-
you're working on the side modules, I think.
Yep, this is the side module.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, it looks good. So now we have to.
So you're copying the plating I did on the other end.
Yeah, you plated that side over there. I've played around with the plating. It's sort of the same and sort of not at the same time. It's definitely your idea. I think I used a different.
Yeah, because like the thing, there are no slope plates that fit
No,
the build.
there's no. Yeah, no. I think I just used a different plate that did the same thing, just because it took less allium was all. But yeah, it was.
And it's less mass in the end.
It's really allium is a big. I've already been through so much allium. Thousands and thousands and thousands of stacks of allium.
It's this. Oh, do you use? Oh, you use Windows. I see.
I use everything. The idea is
Hey, look, it
variety.
looks like. Did you put? No, actually, no, that's original for me. Never
What?
mind. I thought, did you copy the ways I put the windows there?
I don't think you ever got to the windows on the other side. We talked about windows, but I don't think you ever
Yeah,
actually
we
put.
talked about it, then I didn't do
Yeah,
it.
we didn't get that far. So the hardest thing is I have to go back and fill. There's like a bajillion little pieces that I have to go back in.
Yeah.
So
That's the reason why I like the big plates.
I yeah, I like the big plates too, except they
Or I meant the cubes.
oh yeah, they cost so many more items.
Yes, but like I trade allium for sanity.
Oh, allium's easy though. It just takes time.
Yes, sanity isn't.
Allium just takes time. I just gotta go to Elysium and sit with the Badger in the cap ship, and
What
it
is that? What's black and white and red all over?
a zebra
The
in a
badger in the
blender.
blender.
Yeah, yeah. Like a zebra in a blender. Um. So I don't. I think I have a couple hundred left, but I'm gonna have to go do that again. I can do that while surface mining.
I mean, the biggest argument for using the thin plates that I've seen so far is that they don't contain this weird amount of blue.
The
Actually, they do.
the blue?
I forgot if you know when it's in LOD, captives are just blue.
Well, that's the. Yeah, you can tell the difference. The plates are a different color than the modules.
I mean, I think modules are blue, but plates aren't.
So yeah, the plates are white, and the modules are blue. In LOD.
Okay, now I'm torn between what I'm actually gonna want to make it out of, because if I make it out of plates, then this means that it will be actually white when in LOD. If you make it out of modules, it'll be closer to black.
I mean, it's just obviously blue. it's obviously blue.
It's closer to black than white, though.
Alright, so we're getting there.
Yeah, I'll just probably use the modules.
My thing is it all has to do with the object numbers. Plates eat up object numbers. The modules eat up object numbers. So if we open this like a single object, what does this cost us?
Well, like I said, the Dune Highliner kinda defeats that argument because it's massive.
Yeah, but it's hollow. Like there's.
Well, all cap ships are technically
Oh, these
hollow.
ones only. What do these cost us? These ones only cost 1, which is interesting. Oh, that's because these are triangles, but I think a standard. Yeah. Oh, those ones only cost 1 as well. Oh, but they're only 1 by 1. Where I can, if I use a big plate, it covers the same amount. Like the big plates only cost 1, but they cover a 2 by 4 area for 1 item.
I'm personally still not sure if the misalignment in your cap ship will ever become an issue. But it might not. You might be lucky.
You mean with the micro gaps?
No. You know how I had to like do some thruster jank to get the hangar to actually fill the zone?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant with misalignment. Some plates cross it at awkward things.
Yeah, there's no plates around that though. I mean that's.
Well, yes, that it'll be entertaining to figure out how the hangar will connect up to everything else.
I think I have already kind of sorted that out.
Oh, then best of luck to you, I guess.
Alright, let's take a look back. Did anyone ever try normal bastion plates on a cap ship? No.
Yes, they don't add to frame integrity. Or no, you can't make it out of Bastion. We can make it out of Valkite though.
Yeah, you can make it out of Valkite, but they don't count towards your shell rating.
So it's pointless. A waste of Valkite.
Everything is a waste of Valkite. Valkite is a waste. Alright, so I'm fairly happy with the way this looks. I'll have to come back and do work on little details, but I'm kind of in bulk plating at this point.
Yeah. I don't know, the good thing is Valkite's cheap at least.
So you can use it for designs without any problem. You can use the Valkite. I don't know about like regular ship parts.
I don't know, like I said, it will just not add any plating factor in pros because there's...
I don't think I have any regular ship parts here. I mean, the you can use station parts for sure, but they don't help with the shell integrity.
That's the...
Yeah, ship parts are smaller, but I don't think they work.
Don't put torpedoes on it. That's all I'm saying. Don't put torpedoes on things. Do not think about it.
Basic plates.
Because if you do, the game will hard crash. Every time.
I suppose
You can put them on.
Plating seems to work.
Or railings as well.
No, they don't attach. Look, I can move it.
Pretty sure you aren't in build mode right now.
Oh, let's
because
try.
You left build mode because you left the safe zone.
Alright, let's see. It seems to be there. It seems to be there. It's hard to tell. But it doesn't seem to be coming.
Use the durability test tool. If it's green, I think... No, blue, then it should be attached.
The durability test tool?
Yes. Interestingly enough, it does...
It's blue.
Yes, blue. Look, if you look at it long enough, notice what it also says.
What was that? Gives me
It said,
doesn't say anything.
right click it, I think. Or left click. No? Okay.
No
Well,
words.
it will say indestructible.
Oh. It doesn't give me any sort of
But yeah, I think that's interesting.
well, it would help with some decorating issues. To fill some, I've got lots of weird little gaps where the plates and the modules do not, you can't get them at the same angles. Which is stupid, but that is the
That's how it works.
that's how it works.
Starbase is gonna Starbase.
Starbase kind of oh, those are not in the right spot. They're behind it. Damn you. Okay, take it back out. Yeah, Starbase is gonna do that.
The good thing also about durable test tool is when it's active, you can also see, you can actually see, like, it's slightly brighter the entire world around you.
Oh yeah, it makes everything brighter. I just hate having stuff in my hands. Like it blocks your screen.
Yeah. Like the game, you're like, remember, you have hands.
Let's see if I can fill this gap. Let's see. Do I have to take these out again?
Possibly.
Yeah, I should. I wanted them. I didn't put them in a good spot, so let's do it again.
Boom, 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 boom.
Can you
I
guys
don't
hear that?
understand.
I think I thought I had stopped that, so I hid the game sound so you don't have to listen to that terrible noise. I hate
I
that
actually didn't
noise.
hear the game sound, I just made the sound.
I hate that noise.
Yeah. Just imagine just Starbase, but I orchestrated all the sounds.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Pling, pling.
Yeah. You're not that good.
Yeah, but that's what makes it funny. It's so bad it's worse.
Alright, now can I fill this gap?
Yes.
Alright.
I hope we will count how many paint canisters we needed for this thing.
It's gonna be like damages station. Thousands and thousands and thousands of them.
It's like Price is Right rules. How many paint canisters have we needed?
Oh, I just tried to walk through that like I was in the SSC.
Getting to you, I see.
Oh yeah, I had to get out of there. That place is something else. I was shipped that at least flies.
At least, look, the reason I like the SSC is because your camera is like way faster.
The camera is faster, or can be. So I don't play this game with you because I know how much I need for 2 stations. Oh yeah, you did two entire stations worth of painting. I only did like 4,000 cans. I only painted 4,000 or 5,000 cans worth. Maybe a little more. It was too many. Hold on, something weird's there. Oh, I keep trying to walk through the
Unfortunately, the end-to-end life universe is real. So.
Alright, well at least those are covered now. Now this inside is not really a big deal, because nobody's gonna really see it. It can be pretty flat. We will follow the... Oh, I think we'll just copy it.
Okay, I guess that will be a corner I have to cut on this fighter.
There's no word on the next tournament when it is, right?
No. But damn it, I'll have a fighter already. Well, technically, I already have a 1.5 kiloton fighter.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work for that either. It's gonna keep me from blocking the end.
But like, you know.
Now, we just had one. When was the one before that? 6 months?
It was like before the US con, so January. It was a 3 kiloton, which was nice.
But that was 1v1?
No, 2v2.
2v2. 3 kiloton each?
Yes. 6 kiloton total.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, if that was
These ships were heavy.
Yeah, because you could probably do a 1.5 kiloton and a 4.5 kiloton and have a pretty beefy ship on one of them.
Except, yeah. I mean, let's face it, the 1 kiloton Aztec did the same, I guess.
6 kiloton 3v3 might be nice.
That would.
Because that would
Total?
give the like the team like Ace Tech that did the Moscow, El Moscow, the Mosquitoes.
No, it's the Moscow.
Have a good day,
It's
damage.
it's the big grown-up mosquito.
That would have been more interesting with a little more tonnage to use on each of those little ships.
Yeah. Still wondering if this triple frame design will be worth it in the end. Triple frame, because the interior was not complicated enough yet.
Let's see, can I put a window there? Can we?
I'm already in love with the cockpit I designed for this fighter.
Ship parts, capital ships, windows. Oh man. Windows take forever to craft. Can I fit 2 across there? No.
But yeah, if it's in gravity, that will be exciting.
Exciting.
I'm excited to crash a ship.
Yeah, I think crashing will be a much...
Words not said by any endo ever, probably.
So that one's not big enough.
Excited to blow. It is a really expensive piece of hardware up.
108 by 324. So still bigger than that. How much space is left here? And 108. So that is 432 and 108. So 540.
So underpowered. Like it has no business being this large.
260. 250, 270, it's half of 540, right? We don't have anything quite that size. 216.
So wait a minute, this is some good practice level of cockpit vision.
Let's move up here to the beginning. Trying to figure out what sort of shenanigans I need to do to... Oh, that's alright, so H...
I'm also still having to consider what nonsense exploit after rules I will do this time.
So, what sort of nonsense? What?
Nonsense interpretation of the rules.
Oh yeah, because you cheated last.
Remember,
You cheated last time.
It's not cheating. It's everyone could have done it, and it's a creative interpretation.
You cheated. Cheater, cheater.
You can call me cheater if you say I mean interpreter. Just kidding.
Cheater.
No, I'm just a good.
2x1, 2x1. What is, this was Oh, 2x1/2. This is the one I think I want. As long as Kai said it was fine, I don't care if it is cheating. I should say it isn't cheating if you got previous
I
approval.
got explicit permission to do.
Yeah.
Well, I got permission to do so.
It's not
The
really.
other one was actually a more sketchy way I would have cheated, but that was like, nah, I'm not doing it.
It's not cheating if you got permission.
Because it's the. I was asked, like, am I allowed to reload torpedoes in battle?
Why not?
Well, the point of it, there is some point somewhere about that. Yeah, and like the other thing you said, yeah, that just you can't do it with repair hunt. It's like, well, duh.
You can't do it with the repair hall. Is that what he said? Yeah.
You said that were the words, and it's like, of course I can't do this repair hunt. That's so that would require me to go inside a safe zone. Actually, thinking about it, that's not excluded in the rules. Write that down.
Well, if he said you can't do that, then it is excluded in the rules.
No, he said I can't refresh them with repair hall.
Oh, but I think you have to stay out of the safe zone, don't you?
Well, did it? I don't know if that ever was explicitly stated in the rulebook.
How do I?
So yeah, write that down, I guess. Will be a hilarious way to get DQ'd, I guess. And yeah, no, I have something more hilarious planned.
than you did last time?
Oh yeah, of course. You know, you gotta put up a show for the viewers.
Do you now?
Look, it's boring if like every fight is, you know, few thrusters, a rail cannon, and the seat. It's just boring. Gotta put up a show.
Okay.
Like, why do you think this cockpit has like 27 spaces for buttons?
Yeah, I was wondering that myself.
No, 29 I think. Yeah, because I can. And like, the cockpit view is just amazing.
Yeah, I like the cockpit looked good.
Yeah, it's like the okay, there's a lot of buttons. Let's see what he's gonna get, what he's up to.
There's certainly a lot of buttons.
There's gonna be a lot of buttons, especially for a ship this tiny.
Oh, that's a lot of windows. Let's see.
I genuinely don't have any clue what I'm gonna fill it with.
2x1. There's not like a 1x4, is there? Do you know where?
Actually, this reminds me, I still haven't.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. While he's gone, this means I get to talk to chat. Well, yeah. You too, Damage. You two have a nice time. I guess. I'm not good at this. Nope, I'm not.
Sorry about that. My wife had a question to ask me. Alright, so we're going to need a lot of these. We'll start with 20. That's not going to be nearly enough. Can you... this way. I think that'll be the last one
this
there.
is gonna be played on plate. No. Yes. It's probably not optimal, but I don't really have a choice here, do I?
Alright, this. Oh, it's always something. It's just. You're always out of something. Alright, we need those. And. Those triangles are what I need. Plating modules. Oh, I'm sitting funny. Oh man. I saw there was a new Twitch stream girl. I don't remember what her name was. Serious something. I haven't I only got to watch for like 2-3 minutes before I had to go somewhere, but I think she's Greek, I think. She's but I haven't seen her. She I want to say she was on this week sometime. So if you're looking for somebody else, let me see if I can figure out what her name is. She was fun to watch. And you don't see many girl Starbase players much. We had Ash Fox, which I haven't seen in a while. We had Ash Fox. Oh, yeah, I'm getting a echo following. Sirius Arius, I guess her name is.
It's not bolted right.
I'm not sure what time frame she plays in. If you're looking for somebody,
Greek is probably Europe.
I would
GMT +2 would be my guess.
GMT +2.
Like I said, it's a guess.
Yeah, I mean that's possible. It depends where in Greece. It's kind of a spread out place.
Greek is like the same. Shit, it's longitude or latitude.
I mean, Greece essentially goes all the way from Turkey to Italy. The islands do, anyways. Right? Am I crazy thinking it's laterally it's spread out quite a ways? I mean, the mainland is obviously where it is, but time zones I don't know. I was thinking it was spread
it's
over a
just
pretty.
Problems to concepts we made up.
Yeah, it essentially goes all the way from Turkey to Italy with the islands, which, I mean, that's just gonna be Europe time. It's similar to Poland, maybe a little further east than Poland, so it's gonna be either Central Europe or Eastern Europe time, so.
Let's think about it. Frozen. Yeah, Frozen but lives in like +2 time zone, I think.
Yeah, they're much further.
Which I always feel bad for Kai during these events and like these times because like it's already like midnight.
Yeah, when he
for me.
starts. It's midnight where you are? Now?
No, actually it's close to midnight when it ends.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So it must be midnight for him when it starts.
Yeah, if he's in.
Finland, I think.
Well, that's yeah, and he's in Helsinki. Well, I think Frozen Bite's in Helsinki, isn't it?
Yes, that's.
So that's pretty much central Finland.
That's +2. I think all of Finland is +2.
Yeah, that would make sense. But I think, yeah, the eastern edge of Greece is that far. Like when I think the eastern edge, I think Cyprus, which Cyprus is way east of all that stuff.
Isn't
There.
that in Texas?
Hmm.
Just kidding.
Cyprus is
I know it's a country, but it's also a place, also a city in Texas, I think.
Corpus Christi's in Texas. Well, I mean, Cyprus is probably lots of cities in the United
Because
States.
the US just could not come up with their own names.
Oh, we have, yeah, but we have, we reuse names all over the place. Like, there's lots of places with the same names. I wonder, like, there's probably 5 or 6 Versailles in the United States. I know of at least 3. Oh, Cyprus is as far east as Ukraine is. Like, it's almost in line with Moscow. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's basically below. I've been there on a holiday once. It's a beautiful place. Best part is there are no mosquitoes.
There's no mosquitoes.
There are also kind of no birds there.
I find that hard to believe.
But I kind of looked in the sky and like, you don't see at least you don't see pigeons as you're used to in mainland Europe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the other one about no mosquitoes there is very nice. The hotel I stayed in was it was funny. It's kind of funny because like it's clearly not the highest budget hotel. It's fine. We were just a bunch of 350, and what it was is like it had like the front porch or whatever, the deck I guess. It's like it got extended once, and then again, and then again. You can clearly see how
Just kept adding on to it.
yeah, how they just added to the patio or whatever. Like, oh, it's a bit of wood and some cans and whatever. Yeah, but yeah, the fridge they had there was actually amazing because it managed, or I guess it might have been the water, it managed to super cool the water.
So it froze when you took it out?
Yes, it was late at night when I realized that, and I was like, huh? Like, it was late at night, it was kind of hot, and I wanted to open it. It's like oh, why does it have to turn into ice now?
It's like slush when it freezes, too. It's kind of fun to drink.
Yeah. It is fun to drink, but I was confused because, like, I had, like no light. It's like only the phone flashlight. That's a joke.
It's pretty funny. That takes water with almost no dissolved oxygen in it.
Yeah. I mean, it was bottled water we put in the fridge, so obviously. Freezer, I guess.
Alright, so let's make these match. Then we'll figure out what to do with the front. Let's see. Allium. We're down to 321 allium. Which isn't horrible. Not good. Not horrible.
Not great, not terrible.
Not great, not terrible. That's correct.
Still more than I have now, I think.
I think there's a few hundred more floating around. I've spent hours and hours making it.
In my inventory, that capship, honestly.
Oh yeah, I've probably given you some here, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I take these all down, replace them with singles. Going the other way. Nope.
I still can't pay off the lease for the surfacer. Just kidding.
The surfacer.
Still the joke of it's technically a ship that makes enough capital that it would be worth to lease almost.
I think that's how Django got his. Was Freefall lent him one with the intention of
then bought one.
then bought the blueprint for it. Yeah, you get the blueprint. You don't buy the ship. You can actually get the blueprint and make as many as you want.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's absolutely crazy.
Like, I'm probably gonna buy whatever is the A-Stack surface miner they're working on.
Oh yeah, they're working on one?
They have like one, he is like prototyping it, I think. you see it sometimes on the PT. It's like this massive drill rig that goes up and mines big holes.
Oh, that's bullshit. What did I do? Oh no,
Yeah.
that's... Shit, that is.
It's
Off
got some
center.
big holes in the surface, and that's basically how his system works.
Oh, it just drills straight down?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
there's...
know what else his ship does, but that
Oh,
seems
that's
pretty
crap.
cool.
Yeah,
And also,
there's...
it's ATEC.
And it's
This
A-Sticks.
means that it has. Sorry.
Well, I think Arcanist is building one similar to that.
Yes.
And I think there's some,
Simon has one that's like that.
yeah, I think there might be a few out there that use that.
I'm.
They're probably better in um, craters. I think the vertical ones are better in craters than the surfacer
Probably.
is.
Yeah,
The
because you
surfacer
can't
works
mine
great.
downhill.
Y-
Well,
well, like when you're in a crater, like the ground is never even.
yeah.
So you're always being cautious about not banging it into the ground, and you're going downhill all the time.
And the other thing, of course, is it would be an Ace Tech ship, which is phenomenal. I enjoy Ace Tech ships.
Yeah, I don't know any Ace Tech ships off the top of my head.
Rangwing,
Oh, well, yeah, I guess I do know one.
the iconic Ace Tech ship. You rode in one.
Yeah, if that's Ace Tech, then yeah. And they have that, the Hadron was at the tournament.
It was their tournament ship, yeah. Like, you've seen the cockpits inside these. They're bananas.
Yeah, it looked bananas for sure. Oh, of course I'm out of those.
Come on. Bolt this crap.
Doesn't line up nicely. Alright, once we get to do this again.
Because, like, when you get in the cockpit and you think, oh wow, that's simple, that's already a fail for me. Like, why? What's the point of getting in the cockpit and knowing what you have to do?
Oh yeah, that's what I want. I want less buttons.
Boring.
I want less buttons.
It's the, okay, turn on engine 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that one burnt down, so symmetrically shut off that one.
Nope.
The enunciator looks fine.
Nope. I just want to jump in and push shift and go.
I guess, yeah. Look, if it's not reminding a pilot of his job, then it's not doing it right. Just kidding.
Yep, you can have all that. I just want it to go. I just want to jump
Well,
in
yes,
and
like
go.
that's not great, but anti-theft protection.
People don't steal ships, they blow them up. And they'll be happy to blow up that ship for you. Whether they know how it works or not. So.
Well, no, I think people steal ships then blow it up. And if it's the...
Yeah, I don't, I like when the inside is clean and simple and easy to read.
I said 99 panel positions.
Nope. Nope.
Just think about it. 99 panel position.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
396 small buttons.
Yeah. No. I want space in between buttons. I want them to be easy to read. I want them to be obvious, clustered together based on what they do.
Yeah.
No question as to what's gonna happen when you push the button. Alright, I'm okay with that.
Well, that would mean that like, for example, the cutout levers for my FCs would already fail that requirement.
There's just no necessary. It's just all that's unnecessary.
There, it's not unnecessary. The cutout levers are actually very useful because if one gets blown up, you can just activate the other. Throw a switch it, you switch it to the other, and you
How
keep flying.
how often do you get FCUs blown up?
Well, you need to understand that the FCs are actually not that far back in this fighter. They're like right behind the laser cannons.
If you're
And
taking that
not
much,
underneath that much armor.
yeah, if you're taking that much damage, you're already on the way out.
Well, I mean, you know that the Sirius, the one that has like 2/3 blown off, still flew
Yep.
because I could switch the FCUs over.
Oh, come on. Are we out of those things again? Ugh.
There's a difference between a good ship and a great ship.
The pilot.
No, I said ship.
It's usually the pilot.
Well, yeah. But no.
If you're not a good pilot, then you need a good ship.
Look, I'd say if you take two equally skilled pilots, put them in one ship, it's very simple. One's actually the advanced, some extra good features, and they both knew how to fly them. I'd say the advanced one could possibly win.
Could possibly.
It might lose though because of voxel limitations.
That's yeah. Well, yeah, and the more complicated they are, the more lag they seem to generate, and
Well, that's how you get that's how you get cloaking.
like Happy did.
Yes, it's look the hotkey he told me is Alt plus F4. And you also need to write in chat, Kai, please give invis.
Yeah, I think Alt plus F4 would make you invisible. Not so much your ship, but your endo.
Yeah, look, that's just the icing on the cake. You ask the Kai, please give invis, is just so your ship goes invisible. And Alt F4 is so your endo goes invisible. And then you just need to remove the transponder. Right, I still need to mount that. Where do I mount the transponder? Some stupid requirements it has to fulfill.
Just put it on a hinge.
No, that's not.
It's functional.
No, it needs. That's not silly enough. I meant.
Oh, excuse me.
Of course, I'm gonna do some transponder silliness again. It's the follows the transponder. Why the hell is the transponder in the dirt?
Okay, what did we do for the other side? We had Windows next, which they take utterly forever. Yeah, that comes. There's.
Yeah, no, that's the one thing I'm actually. I don't know, was annoyed kind of in the last one because it's like some people just did not turn their transponder off in their ships. It's like, why? Why? I guess they didn't have a button.
Well, you're not supposed to turn them off.
Well, you're supposed to turn them off if you're not fighting.
Oh, yeah, some of those, yeah.
Because it was like Ace, who was good Praxis, and Spice Rub, I think, was like, dude, turn off your transponder, it's confusing. That's what I was always to say, like, against, who was it? Robica or Alpha, yeah, against Alpha was like, I called baloney, they didn't turn off the transponders. Ace actually was nice enough to do it.
So let's see, this one is supposed to come down this way.
can only. There's only good things I can say about it, Crystal.
All right. So now we should put in these windows this way. We need to build a few more windows.
I'm heading out back to the Icarus project.
Bye. All right, now we continue this across. Just in time. Alright, now what do we, how much space? I think we just need a single one underneath before we... That's a half and a half, which is just one, and then we can do whatever we did there. On this side... Oh man, I'm gonna stop yawning. We're going to quickly run out of those. Alright, now we need... which ones? These ones. Yep, I think it's like that. Don't think we came all the way to the end. Where did we stop? Just one from the end. We have this kind of triangle. 4. We need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the bottom, it's gonna go like that. Like that. Oh, that's what I wanted exactly. And I'm out. Yet again. This one. And we're a half a one off. How is that even? How did I screw that up? Oh, because I just screwed that up. You're lucky you can't hear game sounds. The sound of picking up capital ship modules is awful. Especially when you do 50 of them in a row. Started in the wrong spot is all. Should have caught that, but I didn't. Right? It's awful, that noise. It's the putting it down sound isn't bad. It's the picking it up sound that is. It's just not a nice sound. Like there's certain sound in this game I really like. The pickaxe sound against ice is one of my favorite. I like that one. A lot of these other ones I do not like. Alright. So we went flat and on the inside edge, okay. So I need this. Like that. Of course I'm one short. Single parts. Okay, so now we are, what do we do on this side? In this gap. Oh, we used this same one except we turned it around. And we mounted it on the front edge, I think. Yeah. I think it's actually outside the front edge. Yeah, it's not on the edge, it's just outside of it. So, let's try this, but we need to turn it this direction. Doesn't look right. Sometimes I'll go that whole length, only to realize it's not in the right spot. Oh, see how we're crooked. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I wasn't crooked and that was just a, oh, it's just the shadow. See, that looks right. My eyes were getting tricked by that stupid shadow. That looks like it. So that looks good. This looks good down this far. Okay. I don't remember at all what I did down here. Not a bit. Underneath, we got a solid row. So, one thing at a time. Oh, I kind of didn't finish those either. And we're out. Plating modules. This one. Now one of these goes this way. Okay, there we go. Oh, I have to replace, I have to step all of these so I can fill them with blocks. Oop. Okay. And we're out. Again. Now this gets covered in plates. And 108 and 324. I think that is what we do here. And then, is there one of these behind it? No. Maybe. Those aren't the right ones. 216. It's these ones. on my list. So like this, like this. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna go look at the other side one more time, just to make sure. Yeah. And that is just recessed. Just for different level. Yeah, probably 50 is all I need actually. Alright, let those cook for a minute. That way I don't catch up with them. Oh, we're getting there. One thing at a time. If I pick one zone or one chunk of this ship at a time, I feel like I'm making progress. If I spread myself too thin, then I just get overwhelmed. Alright, so we have the front and the bottom to do. The bottom I'm just going to make solid, that's not a big deal. Front will have to do something. Some of these angles I don't have a choice, I can only put the plating modules just because there's nothing, you can't match the angles in a way that is attractive. So you're kind of stuck. I think in this area I'll be okay. I think I can do something different there, but this one I'm just gonna do like this. It's not in the center. Sometimes I dislike the big plates solely because they're very hard to see when it's centered. Is that it? That looks like it's centered there. Let's do something funny with angles there, but I don't think I can well. It's this one. Let's do the same angle, just up a touch, maybe. Oh, it's not the right. Right? It's so frustrating sometimes. You think you've got it and then you don't. And then not only do you not have it, you realize that you're not even close and it's not ever going to work the way that you want. So you kind of have to rip it all back out and start again with a completely different mindset. It can be very frustrating. Nope. Totally missed that. Sometimes they just do not snap where it is I think they should snap. Like at all. And they don't snap at all where I think they should snap. Wrong way. Down, not up. What are you working on, Dirty? You said you're struggling with the nose of a ship. What ship are you working on? This one needs to be out this way. You're not working on another fighter, are you? It's not usually your thing. I'm gonna have to build a fighter. But I've got a bunch of blueprints I want to get on the PTU and build and try them out. See what I like and what I don't like, so that I can make a ship that I end up with liking. Even if it's somebody else's ship. Like, I think I have Pink Goo's. I have a copy of Pink Goo's ship. And I've got the Bob Fighter. And somebody else, Proxy Mine maybe? What else do I have? A mobile base kind of thing. So not really Not a miner, not a hauler, just kind of a live-in ship, which I'm all for. I always wanted to do like a ship where I start out at origin and wait, we already decided I can't just do 2 across, can I? No. Have to do something weird. Might try to put everything in it. Yeah, I thought about trying to do a ship that it was kind of what you lived out of, but it's so limiting because I wanted to have multiple players live out of it. We know how that struggle works. Am I in the center? I am. Just because the whole multiple players thing doesn't pan out like we want it to. But oh, boltless. Boltless is tough, but with little weld blocks you can do most things boltless. Not too many problems. So you can hide. Also the that trick I just learned from Vega with sockets. I don't know if you saw how you can bolt things through sockets and then take the sockets out. I ended up using that a little bit on my hauler to hide some bolts inside radiators. I could probably show you how to. Do you know how socket bolting works? Yeah, it's a great trick. I couldn't. It took me a little while to figure out how to actually do it, but it's a great trick. I really wish I could bevel some of these corners, but there's no transition corners, which is the tough part. You can't have 2 angles at the same time, so it can't taper both directions. There's just not the, we don't have the blocks for that. Let's take a look back and, yeah, I used the socket trick to bolt radiators. You know how if you have a bunch of radiator extensions and you have them, they will have durability errors if you get too many radiators away from the base, just because there's nothing to bolt them to. And you can only put essentially 2 bolts in the appropriate places in the radiator extension. So I was able to get extra bolts in the radiator extensions using the socket trick. Which was pretty cool. It just gives you more places to bolt to. And then you take the socket out and the bolt remains. How are we looking? Well, I'm not disappointed. I think it's starting to look like a thing now. It's actually starting to look like a thing. Man, I wish the LOD would stay loaded. I wish you could stay in high LOD as opposed to this low LOD crap. Really like to see what the whole thing looked like. But I actually made quite a bit of progress today. I finished up this kind of whole section right here and the inside, which was actually more progress than I expected, because this central portion will be very similar to this, just on a larger scale. We'll follow the same sort of design, just increase the size of it. Then I have to figure out how I'm gonna plate some of this, because it tapers in two directions, and it just can't taper in two directions. You can't do that. So I'm trying to decide how the heck I'm gonna do that. So this is two separate tapers. It tapers out and it tapers up at the same time, and there are no blocks. There are no blocks that do that, so how I'm gonna pull that off is unknown to me. And chances are I won't be able to pull it off. I'll have to do some shenanigans with it. Alright, let's take this all the way over. That's what you had such an issue with, is a dual taper? Yeah, it's a really interesting concept when you're designing something, but the game does not appreciate dueling tapers. Just there's no mix angles. So I have no idea how I'm gonna probably gonna need to do something completely different is what I'm gonna end up doing, but you never know until you start trying. Yeah, it just might end up being straight. Flat here, flat up there, windows across this, and just there just won't be a double taper. It'll kind of be like concave right here. This can all be windows. Yeah, I think that's gonna end up being how it goes. This will be flat. That bottom part will be flat. This will be windows. It's probably gonna be fairly solid. For now, it'll be solid blocks. I heard a beep. Let me make that big so I can see it, and then I'll bring it up so you guys can see it. Oh, are you working on is that a capital ship? What am I actually looking at? Is this just in the safe zone? Oh, this is just in the safe zone. I see what I'm looking at. Yeah, you like staggered it and tapered it. Are those... What plates do you have going on? What is this? Like, I see that's why you did the taper like that, but what plate is this that you're using in this? Kind of see that. I see you have lights and batteries. No. Not a cap. Yeah, I see it now. You're just inside the safe zone. I see this is your, I see rangefinders and stuff up there. Hard points anyways. And I see thrusters back there and YOLO thrusters. It's a really interesting way to taper that corner, because there's no good way to do it. It looks great though. And no bolts. I liked how smooth that looked. So if we do that, and then I turn this whole thing into a wall, and this all into windows, I can work some plates in there. It's going to be hard to plates. I might have to use mostly plating modules. Lots of glass. Put a string of glass right from the nose, right back through this. I can't put glass. You can't put capital ship windows on anything but a 45-degree angle. Even though that there is two other angles of plating modules to use, you can't put glass on those. You can only put glass on the 45s, and only if you use the angled glass. So while I'd like to put glass on these two flat sides, I can't. I'll be able to put it up there, along this. I may have to stagger some in this. Better put them on the top, there, the front. But only where there's 45s, not these 30s or 60s. I guess they're like 15s and 30s, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's how it's gonna have to be. And we can put more glass, because this will be big and flat. Alright, we're gonna have to just start filling, huh? And then I'll have to change all of these out for the triangle version, as opposed to just the angled version. There's if you use the triangles, it gives you a flat. It cuts them off along a single plane, and you can butt up against them. So we'll need... That's here somewhere. Oh, not there. Yeah, it'll be like that. So like that, and then we just start sticking them in. these. Alright, let those cook. And while those cook, I think I'm going to end up calling it for today. I've got take kids places this evening. My wife is out doing something, so I gotta go be dad. I want to thank you guys for stopping in and visiting and helping me out. I will, I guess it's Friday, so I will see you tomorrow. Nope. Monday. I'll see you Monday. Hi, Xenon. You were awful quiet today. I'll see you guys Monday. I'll try to get on over the weekend, but I can never make any promises there. And if I don't see you, Father's Day's this weekend if you've got kids. If not, Monday's a holiday here in the United States. Happy Juneteenth Day. Most of us have a day off of work, so enjoy your long weekend if you've got one. Enjoy Father's Day if that's something you celebrate. If not, just have a good weekend. I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy and take care.